Hello there, Sagittarius. This is your general reading for April 2017. It is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Again, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your Moon and Rising signs as well to see if they resonate anymore. I just want to take this time to say thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that stuff for my mid-March readings, which were my first on YouTube. I really appreciate it. This is just a reminder that I do not read reverse cards. Okay, Sagittarius, April 2017. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Swords. This is the Mystic Dreamer Tarot deck, for those of you wondering. I'm also going to be using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine and the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reid. So it looks like there's some internal conflict of some kind to start the month off with. First, we have the Nine of Swords. And it's sitting here with the Star. So this to me is saying that you're overthinking something that doesn't need to be overthought. You're spending too much time worrying about something that is probably out of your control. There's nothing that you can do about it. And I don't know if maybe the situation was that you maybe partook in some gossip or something and you said something to someone and now you're afraid that it's going to get back to the person you said it about. Like, I just feel like you're really losing sleep over something that you did or could have done differently. But I don't think that this is as big a deal as what you think it is. I think that if someone comes to you and says, why would you say this? All you have to do is apologize. You're right. I'm sorry. As soon as I said it, I regretted it. Won't happen again. All will be forgiven and forgotten. I don't really think this is a time for you to be worrying about the little things. You need to just enjoy what's coming to you and the changes and opportunities that are coming up for you. You're going to need all the rest you can get because it looks like there's a lot of action. It's an action-oriented month for you. There might have been some plans that were being made, and I feel that it has to do with other people. Maybe you are planning to go into business with some other people, and maybe you are waiting for a bank loan or some kind of funding or investment to come through. And I think that this is the month where it all starts coming together. The next set of cards is the Six of Pentacles. And it is being paired with the Chariot. I don't feel that you're in the position yet to be handing out money or giving giving to others just yet. I feel like you're still waiting for the handout. Whether, like I said, it's through an investment or a bank loan or all of the people in this plan together pooling their money. I feel like it's time for collecting as much money as you can so that you can move forward with these plans. I feel like it's something, whatever is going on, if you're not starting a business and you're just starting a new chapter of your life, maybe you're moving home after school, or you're changing careers, or you're starting to get serious in a relationship. It's some big life change where there has to be movement, otherwise this is going to end. Next is the Ace of Cups. And it's followed by the Knight of Cups. So the cups are this suit of emotion. It's water signs. And the ace is the beginning. It's the creation of, the bringing together, the getting the funding together, making the necessary moves physically, geographically, just taking the steps necessary. And the Knight of Cups is someone that really thinks things through. He doesn't just jump in without knowing what's going on. It's like a slow, calculated move, which is good. I think that up to this point, until you actually have the money to do what it is you want to do, it has to be slow and methodical, because if you just run right into it, it may not work. The Star card sitting here, though, tells me that things are going to work out. Whatever it is here that you're losing sleep over is unfounded. So this is the beginning of a chapter. Whatever you've been doing up until this point is now really starting to come into action. You're putting all the pieces into place. Next is the Knight of Swords. And it's paired with the World. So we have, the World is kind of the culmination. It's everything falling into place and coming together. The Knight of Swords is a knight of action, determination. He's really rushing in there. His sword's drawn. He's ready for battle. And the swords are intellect, thought process, thinking things through. So you have two knights here. The first one was the one of slow movement, really thinking things through, taking your time. And then we have this guy. Once he has all the information and knows how to process it, he's just going right in there. He's going for the glory. He knows what he wants. Everything's in place. He knows he has backup. He's just going to do it. So whatever changes you are trying to make, or if this is you going into a business of some kind, or really making some change in your life, it is going to come together. I feel that whoever these people are that you're working with really have your back, and you're not in this alone. I feel like you don't have to be the one to do all the work. You can divvy it up and give each one the task that they're good at, so that this comes together faster and tighter. I feel like all of the pieces really are thought through. You have every piece of this plan in place. Okay, I'm going to pull a few of these angel tarot cards for some clarification, validation, or additional information. Sagittarius, April 2017. So I feel like whatever this plan is, it's been in the works for some time. This wasn't just something that you thought of mid-March and decided to pull together a whole life change by April. I don't feel like it's that. It's been going on for some time. Okay, and we're also going to pull a few of the enchanted map. Sagittarius. Okay, so the first card is the moon. And it is paired with moonlight. So the moon is about releasing fears that are holding you back. This first card, the Nine of Swords, was all about the fears, the sleepless nights, the unnecessary worry. You just have to make sure that you have the right path cleared so that you don't run into troubles down the line. With moonlight, we have the star, we have moonlight. You have the wisdom to do exactly what's needed to be done. It's just a matter of waiting for the timing. And I think in this case, the main thing that you're waiting for is the money to come in, which is what the Five of Earth is saying, because it's all about the fears surrounding money and the wisdom to accept help or money from others. And it's also about the possibility of uncertain self-employment. So if you're leaving a stable career to do a business that it's never certain. So the Five of Earth is all about that calculated risk, having the finances to back you when taking this risk. And the Five of Earth is paired with listening. Elephants are all about wisdom and luck. And in this picture, the elephant has a little bird sitting on his head, and you can see the music all around him. I think that listening to advice, maybe even in this case, hopefully if this is a big self-employment or business opportunity, hopefully you've contacted a lawyer, worked out all of that stuff, and I really think you need to listen to the advice being given to you in order to be successful. And you also need to be listening to the people that are in this with you. This is not all about you, and you really have to take into account what other people want and need. Next, we have the Eight of Air. and it is sitting here with coming to life. The Eight of Air is having a lack of self-confidence, being afraid to take action, because there is a lot unknown. This is, whatever is happening in your life is an enormous change. Going forward, your life is not going to be the same. But this coming to life card, you can see that the bottom part of her is all stone. It's like she was a statue and just was up until this point. And now she's becoming a real human. She's becoming the real her. No more just surviving day-to-day life. She's going to be living day-to-day life. She's got all the pieces coming together. And even though maybe this must have been a terrifying thing for her to go from being safe, strong statue who didn't have to do things for herself, didn't have to go through any difficult times. It's worth the risk to go through those things when you get to be your own true self. So I really think that you need to trust the people that you're going into this with, whether it's a business partnership or a life partner, or if you've decided to switch schools and rely on another institute. Whatever it is, I really feel that you have to trust the people that you're getting into this with. The money is going to be coming through for you. You just have to accept it and accept the terms. And if they don't work for you, then negotiate the terms. You have to be comfortable with it. Let go of the fear. Work through the worst thing that could happen, and even then I can't see that it's going to end in death or any kind of bodily harm. So in this phase of your life, I think it's a necessary thing to do so that you can start living the rest of your life with a little more freedom and control. I'm sure this didn't resonate with all of you Sagittarians, but hopefully it did for a number of you. If you would like a private reading, please contact me at traveler with 2 L's 1230@gmail.com, and we will set up a time that works for both of us. I hope you have a great April.